Why bother with statistics? Part 2. Love your curves. We will not look at every type of curve that could be used to present distributions of data, nor all the mathematical methodology that goes into it. Instead, we will look at a select number of curves that will have utility in a number of contexts. We will also look at some examples of where these curves are used. This will mean that when we look at data in the future, or someone is describing data, we have an idea of what it could look like. The curves we will look at are the following. The normal curve, also known as the bell-shaped curve, the exponential curve, the sales curve in a product life cycle. One very well recognized example of a normal curve is intelligent quotient. The normal curve shows extremes at the edges of the distribution, and what is generally true in the middle of the distribution. So with IQ, the distribution shows where the majority of a population's intelligence is, whereas the extremes show very low intelligence and very high intelligence as rarer within the population. 85 to 115 IQ is where 68% of the population fall. It is worth bothering with normal curves if you are interested in population information like height and weight and want to understand what is generally true and what are the extremes within the data. The exponential curve starts off gradual and becomes steeper and steeper towards being a vertical line. An example curve could be population hospital admissions during COVID. So you will see USA and UK stats where the curve looks like it is getting steeper. For full disclosure, to show what an exponential curve looks like, I have been selective with date ranges. If the date ranges are expanded, then it won't clearly demonstrate an exponential curve. The sales curve in a product life cycle shows the expected introduction, growth, maturity, and decline of sales for a product. This is useful to know so that even when a successful product starts reaching the stage of maturity, then it will be clear on when product development is needed to launch a new product, to take advantage of the growth part of the product life cycle. See the predictive diagram for sales and time. Not all products will follow this exactly, but will decline swiftly, and some may grow for longer, or be in maturity for longer before decline. But this gives a rough idea of the product's life cycle and is a well-recognized tool within marketing. Now we have looked at some different curves for presenting data distributions. What data distributions have you found useful? Also, are these curves something that you have come across in different places? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Join me again as we research our world.